Hello, hello. Let's go to gameplay and immediately fix the camera because the camera hates me. And don't let it know because it'll accentuate fear, but I hate it. It immediately froze again. See, I told you. Alright. And reactors. Hi. Let's get started. Let's do some power washing. I started a little bit earlier than normal, which, just because the last video went so long, it took till like 1 o'clock in the morning to upload to YouTube after I finished streaming. So we're gonna start a little bit earlier because this might go a little long. Who knows? So we gotta kick out the billboard with the mayor. But we're going to the DOGCAR, the movie star DOGCAR. Welcome to the big time. Don't know if you remember that classic film from back in the day, driving me nuts, about the car with the haunted steering wheel? Okay, sure you do. Well, I was in it. Only a kid then, of course. But recently, I got thinking that it's due a reboot and bought not just Esther's original vintage car, but also the rights to the entire Driving Me franchise. We're starting with Driving Me Barking, about a car that gets imbued with the consciousness of an unruly puppy. We've just filmed a pivotal scene where it digs up a bone, and now we need it cleaned. Now we need it cleaning for tomorrow's set piece at the dog grooming salon. Let's get started, folks. 'Cause DOGCAR. Alright, well, first things first. Let's find our wayward kittens. Hey there, buddy. Power washing. I don't use that. Right. There's Ulysses. Do we have a bubble and a squeak? Amber! Question. Why is there a blue beam coming out of the ancient statue set? You're about to find out, Amber. Keep doing the next couple of missions. Alright, we found the gnome. And the gnome can sit in the corner. It knows what it did. You're getting close to the end. But yeah, no, that was I'm pretty either that beam or the beam that comes next was the beam from. There's one of them. Bubbles or Squeak? Squeak. Squeak has a lighter belly. Bubbles has the darker belly. There you are. There's the Bubbles. Hi, buddies. Okay. DOGCAR. Don't mind him, he can't bark or bite. Suppose he could run you over though, so be gentle with him. Oh no, we're gonna get a Christine situation happening. Don't forget to wash behind those ears. He loves that. Okay, buddy, that's... Are you secretly filming me to be part of your movie? Because that's creepy. I wouldn't mind having a dog. Derek, and I'll tell you right now, this film's gonna break all records. It's not, buddy. It's about a car that's possessed by a dog. But don't worry. I won't spoil it for you. About the car movie, where the car is possessed by a dog. I do love this color. This is a fantastic color. This brownish bronze-ish color. So, Cardigan, that's the dog's car name, gets into a series of scraps. Oh no, you're gonna make this sad? It all starts with an epic car chase involving a monster truck that looks like a cat. Hey, we cleaned that last game. We got through so many fence panels. Oh, I missed because I was freaking out about. So yeah, in the first game, there's a monster truck that is modeled after Ulysses. You did the yes. Derek. Then he digs up a bone, but it's not just any bone. It's the bone of an evil time traveler that gets stuck in a distant past and became really angry about it. That, okay. That is a sentence. Those are definitely words you put in a sentence. Traveler Bone wants to get Esther's car so it can be reunited with its consciousness, but Cardigan just wants to gnaw away at it. That is what dogs tend to do on Bones. The whole film ends with 3 cars chasing each other off the cliff at Power Falls. No, not Power Falls. Wait, 3 cars. Possibly the greatest climax in cinematic history. What 3 cars? Monster truck, him, and what's the third one? Does the time traveler just possess a car that we don't know about? Cars are going to be write-offs, though, so we better get this right the first time or else. Oh, no! No, you're going to ruin DOGCAR? Oh, can we protest? Can we protest and keep DOGCAR? We'll buy DOGCAR off of you. I'll have to get a loan from myself in the first game, because that one's got all the money in the game. This one just starting out. My camera's frozen again. I got too excited about DOGCAR. Hi, everybody. And yeah, the hair's down for a second stream in a row. The weather changes have been messing with my head. Plus, there's been some rough days. So, hair stays down. No. There you go. There's the ding. I want Cardigan. Cardigan's amazing. Don't destroy DOGCAR. What if there's a sequel? Also, I realize the whole driving me barking is absolutely a British pun that I have not been registering. Because barking mad and everything, I have not even been paying attention to that aspect. I keep forgetting the game is British. I shouldn't. There's all the signs that it is, but no one gets a British accent. I don't get the British puns. Come on, you. There's the thing I'm looking for. But vehicles are always super fast, unless it's like something massive like a train. So I knew this was going to be a quick one. There's the tire with a Y. Again, I should realize this is a British game and focus more on that. Still, I want my British DOGCAR. 1 second. Can we see inside? Can we see where the wheel is? Because sometimes they do that. Like, sometimes the cars are modeled after American cars. So we get these cars that are, everything's British, and yet... Where is the roof dirty still? You know what this calls for? The wrong tool for the job. There we go. Oh, the horns bark. I love it. I love it so much. Well, that's what I call silver screen service. We're on our way to the dog grooming salon. It's going to be utter carnage. Think about it. Maybe we should have filmed them the other way around. Oh well, live and learn, eh? See you around, probably sooner than you think. P.S. Cardigan says wolf lols. Alright, back to home base. Let's see what we got. Palmer, welcome on in. We just cleaned a dog car. Did we get a little dog car? Oh, why is it up there? I want it to be where I can see it more. That's fine. Whee. Okay. What did you have? And the furniture that got added. Side table, futures table, retro rug we've got. Just lounge chair. Where's the lounge chair? What's wrong with the lounge chair? Don't know what this is, but I'm so glad it's clean. Yeah, it's literally, it's for a movie apparently. It is a car dressed up like a dog. And, yeah. That is the full extent of what that is. And they're going to destroy it, which is going to be sad, but... I love... there are so many things that you should not power wash that you power wash in this game. Electronics, windows... Leather chairs. Leather chairs should absolutely not have been power washed. Right, so where can we place you? Let's place you over here. You can power wash a chair. You just really shouldn't. I can't place you on it. All right, fine. You can be in front of it. All right. Exit placement mode. 2. The job window. Hey, puppies. You're fine. You squeak. Nope, not wrong button. There you go. Ulysses and the bubbles. Oh, was that right? There it is. Dirt Finder. We're too busy thinking if we could instead of exactly. Dirt Finder. It appears both of us are going up in the world. I have become the new mayor of Caldera County. No, you're a shit mayor. You're a monster. While you were to watch my flagship billboard 30 feet above the interstate, due south of Lubris City, inadvertently dirtied by a process that doesn't concern you. I must confess to still harboring grave concerns as to your character, but I remain committed to your sublimity as a power washer. I would be remiss of me not to exploit the talents of someone who is within my powers to do so. Much obliged, JJ the 13th. So this, for those of you who did not watch me play Powerwash Simulator 1, is the shitty mayor that embezzled money and then ran out of Muckingham. Oh, I gotta do everything? He's basically a dillweed. Some monks egged his house. He ran away with money, then lost it all, like, almost immediately. I know we've had our run-ins in the past, but I think it's time we let water pass under the bridge, or, in this course, over the highway. I hate you. I hate you so much. He was the original one who owned Ulysses, and then let Ulysses out, and Ulysses got lost, and that caused a lot of the mayhem of the first game, trying to track down Ulysses. And when he eventually ran out on everything, he gave Ulysses to us if we ever found her. So that's how we got our cat. It's because this guy is a shitty pet owner. Hold on, my phone is buzzing. Okay. Just family stuff, that's fine. Alright. He's also friends with the douchebag billionaire, whatever, money person, who is based off Elon Musk, who is the one who caused all the problems in the first place because he was drilling into the mountain with a space laser and a giant drill machine. Well, not space laser. It's a laser on an airplane. It was plane laser. Sky laser? Nah, sky laser sounds too cool. The underside of this billboard is going to be the worst. I can already foresee this. Because, like, everything else... Let's do the backside too. Of course we do the backside too. Everything else... What was that? What animal did you just mimic screaming out in the wilderness? Also, I'm about to say, hey, Bubbles. And then there's the squeak. Do we have Ulysses or Gnome? Can we go play in traffic? No. Oh, there's the Ulysses. See, Ulysses is doing the smart thing. Ulysses is in the shade. So here's the thing. This looks like a US mile marker. I know this game is British, but this looks very US. Oh, also, can we see the volcano? No, it just looks like mountains in the distance. You don't see anything smoking. No volcano caused yet. Right, you goes there. Oh, well, that's a mistake. That's me doing it bad. Let's turn that one around. I realize the volcano could be seen in the background of the fair. Yes, absolutely could be. thought it was a house on fire. In fact, it was the top of the Ferris wheel when I was playing the first time, when this game was still in early access, that I was like, is that the volcano? So you can do this, right? This is not how this type of washer should be used, but I don't care. I'm tickling my nose. Hey, thank you, SariBot, for catching the spam bots. Robot on robot violence, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I fell down. What are we trying to do? Oh, I'm just picking up that. Sorry, I just want my A, I zoned out. Sorry about that. But B, my brain just went down a tangent. So, a couple of things. One, playing this game always makes me think of podcasts, because back before I used to stream it, well, stream Powerwash Simulator 1, I would always just pop in a podcast and zone out while I was playing it. But two, Palmer writes a fantastic podcast called Radio Free Neo Babylon, which, if you're in the sound of my voice, you should find that in every podcatcher. It is messages set in universe in Subversion RPG, RPG that both Palmer and I wrote for. Palmer doing infinitely more work than I did. But it is the tales of Diogenes, a Yeti philosopher who's a podcast host, or a radio host. I get to voice him, and it's very much an honor and a privilege to do so. But absolutely, if you're in the sound of my voice and you like podcasts and like hearing about cyberpunk things, but more importantly hearing about like the good in the world, then absolutely you should look it up. That's Radio Free Neo Babylon. But yeah, I was researching because I tend to I love audio drama podcasts, and I've listened to a lot of them. I listened to a good chunk of Welcome to Night Vale, Magnus Archives, things like that. So I always research when I need something to just put on and not watch something, but just zone out and listen. I always look for new podcasts. I found a podcast. I don't even know what its name is, and I'm not gonna freaking tout it on my thing because when I was looking into the podcast, they're using AI to do the writing and the editing. That's the majority of doing a podcast. They're reading AI lines with their voice cast and then having the AI edit them into a podcast. It's like, no, that's you're doing podcast wrong. Like, I know how difficult it is editing. Anyone who's seen the videos on my channel knows. I hate editing. I despise doing it. I cannot stand the sound of my own voice. Like I've said to multiple people, I would be on whatever podcast you want me to be on. As long as you're not like an evil dude, bro, I will be on your podcast. But I cannot do the editing for it, because I cannot hear my own voice. It drives me insane. Sorry, just messaging for. But yeah, so basically, like, I would love to be in a podcast, another podcast, besides Radio Free Neo Babylon. Like, I love the whole aspect of podcast. Hell, I did a stream years ago where I auditioned for a podcast on stream. I did the recordings and everything like that. But if you're not going to put in the work, don't do the podcast. I would, if AI would do all the work for me, absolutely I'd do a podcast. But that, A, is terrible for the environment, and B, is just stealing other people's thoughts, writing, whatever. Which I'm not going to do. Do it. What am I on? Okay. Okay. It was a fun idea too, which is also frustrating. Like, there are times, like, okay, so this is a personal pet peeve of mine. This is nothing wrong with these type of podcasts. It's just something that I personally can't wrap my head around or like really enjoy. The black tapes, tennis, rabbits, things like that, where it's someone doing investigative journal, like fake investigative journaling. Not fake, but fictional, I should say. Like a lot of people love those, and I always get recommended those when I'm like looking for a new podcast. I personally, there's something about the style that just does not jive with my brain, and I'm sad to see it like go everywhere. Oh, Bobby Wicks. Everyone heard about this new Town of the Year comp? What? Competition, I'm guessing you're trying to say? Muck's gonna win for surezies. Well, I don't really have a stake in this. 100% what other town has a statue that fires a beam from its pineal gland to the dormant volcano for seemingly no reason? You guys don't have that anymore. The beam stopped. Last stream, the beam stopped working. Well, not anymore, person. Exactly. Thank you, Fran. Buckingham Star is a hamlet for dung collectors of a Pumpton stable. We've come a long way. Yeah, that would absolutely. I didn't realize that. Yay for the. Things like that happen. That is so British. This town started as a stable for dung collectors. Hey, there's the big ding I'm looking for. Just out of position, and I don't want to go back down. Do I have... This is the longest one. Oh, I'm already using... I gotta stop using the extensions. When I don't mean to. Give me just a sec, because my phone is going crazy. Sorry about that. I'm checking the nails of my gloved Powerwash suit. I'll have to grab that later. Let's see if I can grab this section over here. Or, better yet, can I do this? Nope. What is that? What does that even mean? Well, I don't need the long extension that badly, so we're gonna see if we can save up and get the adaptable nozzle, whatever that means. That's just that. We're close to that. And we have a cat's meowing down there. I do love the little sounds for Ulysses Bubbles and Squeak. Okay. So that's fine. We'll come back to those. I know it's going to drive some ADHD or OCD people insane. Ooh. Let's do this real quick. There we go. Oh, I don't want to see what's on there. Let me open the hatch and clean the bottom side first. I will say there's one podcast I was listening to that had such a good idea, and I'm sad I can't listen to it anymore, because the whole premise is this guy finds an abandoned city full of doors, and each one is numbered, and you have to go through them in order. And it's him going through them all. But he has such a soothing voice that, like, he just instantly puts me to sleep. It's not a bad podcast. It's just the guy is so, like, just low and soothing that I cannot, for the life of me, stay awake listening to him. Oh, it's the actual podcast, or the billboard, not podcast. Podcast, yeah. Every word is now podcast. What is this? What does this do? Oh! Oh, this is the thing! This is the seat! Oh. I can't get into podcasts because my mind will think of 5 other things. Yeah, absolutely. That has definitely happened to me before. There are times, especially with, like, maladaptive daydreaming and other things like that, where it's just like, I need to not. Alright. Secure delete. We'll get to you later. I'm excited to use the seat, but I want to do the billboard for last. I want to, whatever nonsense he's got going for him, I want to see that last. Podcasts for me are literally just for when I need to rest my eyes, full stop. Like, not Dad, I'm resting my eyes and I'm really falling asleep on the couch watching football. But, like, there are times where reading is just too much, or watching something is just, my brain and my eyes do not want to function. So I can just pop in a podcast and I will just close my eyes and focus just on that. And that's why I listen to, like, audio drama podcasts. Like, those are the main podcasts I listen to. Because they're just nice little stories, and it's just listening to people talk and do things. Well, besides, my brother and me will always be the main podcast I listen to, because that is just part of my everyday Monday affair. So, what do you think of my Town of the Year initiative? You're a dillweed. I think everything you do is dillweed. Nothing like a dose of healthy competition to unite a community, wouldn't you agree? No. Why make things compete? Why not have different categories and have people nominate stuff and make it a fun little collaborative effort? Dillweed. I've realized to me dillweed is a worse insult than actually swearing. And not because I think that like dillweed is a worse word. Like I think it evokes the I don't care enough about you to swear. Like you're not worth me swearing over. You're just a dillweed. No worries, sunshine. Welcome on in. We are just power washing away and apparently talking about podcast. That is the burr up my butt today. Just talking about podcasts. I thought this hand would be easy, but the palm up. What is happening? What are you doing, Amber? Ancient monument. Oh, geez. Yes. Absolutely. It is such a deceptive piece of a poop of a board because it's got so many. What am I? Wait, why am I sitting there? It's a piece of shit of a board. It's fantastic, but man, is it frustrating to do. Because it's got so many little segments that are just buried and filtered in. Why are you still dirty? Here. My favorites are Small Town Murder and Your Stupid Opinions. Very cool. Yeah, nonfiction wise, my favorite podcast will always be My Brother and My Brother and Me. The McElroy brothers are of the right age and like nerdy persuasion and geographical location that it is like listening to a conversation between my own brother and me. So it just fits. And then I listen to a lot of like audio drama horror podcast, like Magnus Archives. I will always recommend for people who can handle horror because it's so fantastic. It starts off pretty slow. Oh crap! No, down. I need out. It starts off slow, but like there are things, like there are hints to the big secret of of everything dropped in literally the first episode. I always recommend Magnus Archives. There's all those dings. I also have a bad habit of like I will binge listen to like the first 6 or 7 episodes of a podcast and then never go back to it. Like one I really want to go back to someday is Superpower Public Radio. It's not helping. In fact, let's take you off right now. This over here. You can stick over there for now. Oh, you're a ladder. That helps. Superpower Public Radio is literally NPR in a universe with superheroes. So, like, a lot of the same NPR shows that we already get, like, and a lot of introspective things are done, and it was just so great and simply done that I really enjoyed it. Oh, hey, we're halfway there. I always hate bars in this game because they're so nitpicky to hit. Railings and all their hidey spots, like, you gotta get them. Yeah, you gotta get them from every angle. And there's always, like, the one angle you're like, I didn't stand on this one tiptoe. Does that make a difference? And you look at it and it's like it's still like pure dirt on that side for some reason. Oh, there's the thing I'm looking for. Give me a second. I just gotta readjust in my chair. Making sure no one's texting me. My sister very much likes the murder mystery, not murder mystery, like true crime podcasts and things like that. Like I'm not a big fan of true crime. I don't want reality. I want audio drama. I want, like, fake stories. Like, Mars Fall was a good one. Mars Fall is the story of, like, the second colonist to land on Mars and finding out what happened to the first colony. And it was a lot of fun. Decatapes. Decatapes was also a good one. Apparently season 2 of Decatapes started. There's only one episode, though, so far, and it's been like 3 or 4 months. If you're bored, your stupid opinion is pretty funny. Duly noted. Oh, free with ads on Maximum Fun, the network. Free with ads stars Emily and Jordan, I want to say, from the Mythical Kitchen, or not Mythical Kitchen, A Good Mythical Morning. And it's them watching the pretty much ridiculous Amazon reviews. Oh, that's nice. Those are good shit. But yeah, free with ads is watching like Tubi or YouTube or any movie that is. Oh, come on, I hate. Okay, I'm starting to get frustrated with this thing because it keeps on getting in the way. And I can't put it back down on the ground now. But I picked it up. But yeah, free with ads is literally anytime a movie is free but with ads, they will watch it. And there are some horrible movies that they just delight in making fun of. It's great. But yeah, reading Amazon reviews, that sounds pretty good. I will have to give them a listen. There's a really good one I listened to called Whiteout, I want to say, that was set in Antarctica, or no, set in like Norway, in like a abandoned facility. And the problem, like, everyone initially has their own languages, and then you start hearing them in their own language, and they would subtitle over them. And the first season was great, and then when I started the second season, they start investigating a cave in I want to say Southern America somewhere. And the problem was there was just a lot of untranslated Spanish, and it was just getting to me that I just wasn't knowing what was happening in the story. Now that we're fall down here, I will introduce you, Sunshine, to the cats. This is Squeak, and this is Bubbles, and they are adorable. And then over here in the shade, we have Ulysses. P.S. I am listening. If I don't respond, it's because I'm in hell. I'm at work. That is very fair, and I am sorry. Open hatch. Ooh. Oh, can I not hit the... Oh, that is Satan. What are you doing here? Alright, there we go. There, now the hatch is clean. Okay. So let's do this. Let's get into this. Complete a wash task while upselling. By the way, Dirt Finder, I need my cat back. Fuck you. You do not get to have Ulysses back. The photo ops are gearing up, and of course, he'll be needed from A, she's a girl. She had kittens. And B, get fucked. You can't have Ulysses back. Also, Carla, you're probably not listening, and that's fair, but I know, like, the motion gives you motion sickness. So, if you're either listening to the YouTube or pop in on me, let me know and I'll find another way. I'll clean something else instead. Because I can see how this could give people motion sickness, and I don't want that. Ding. So many dings. And Brutus agrees. When does the semester end for you? Because they should be gearing up, ready to get out of there, right? A week from today. Alright, 7 more days. You got this. That seems very frustrating, and I'm sorry. Last day of classes was yesterday. Now you got, like, finals and stuff throughout the week. Well, hopefully... don't they know they should all be getting drunk at their own, like, off-campus parties and not bothering you at work? Apparently not. Tisk. What are college kids these days getting up to? What the hell? Why? Okay, this upselling thing is great, but it's very finicky. Busiest time? That sucks. I mean, I can see it because they're now blowing off steam. They don't want to do anything. Plus, we live in a frigid hellhole, so it's not like they can go that many places. Dining dollars, supercard doesn't roll over. Oh no! So they gotta spend all their dining. Oh my! I'm so sorry for you. That is shenanigans at the highest order. Always clean your undercarriage, folks. Alright. We are getting lake effect snow and wintry mix right now, according to my phone. Or will be soon. Which does mean sunshine. I need a text when you're home safe. I don't care what time it is. Just toss me a text, please. Because you're going to be driving at some of the worst of it. Yeah, I know. Where's my phone going off? It is Crunchyroll, apparently. Never mind. How are you? Feel bad. I've had a coworker downstairs. She just had a baby. Oh no. Hit a deer on her way home? Oh, is she okay? Just hit a baby deer. Okay. Oh, so coworker's just a baby. Okay, took me a second to parse what you were saying. But oh no. How do you hit a deer where we live? Deer's not that rambunctious around here. Is she okay? Is the car okay? I assume the deer is not okay. She is okay. Her car is not. Oh, no. That's the thing. Deers will just F up cars like there's no tomorrow. Ladder done. Gave her crap yesterday. I told her she really needs to be careful or she words things. Oh no. What did she say? If you can type it out. If you can't type it out, I completely understand. Text me it anyway. Kept saying she was to be done with her car payment. I mean, she's done with her car payment. That's fair. Yeah, absolutely. This is what insurance is made for, which sucks that like premiums and things will go up, but better than just straight up buying a new car all on your own. See, I don't know anything about cars, so you can say Audi A3, and I'm sure whoever is listening to this on YouTube might know what an Audi A3 is. I don't. All you need to know is lots of money. Gotcha. In fact, dollar bills yard. Did I turn on my? I did. Okay. This is the downside of the winter. Well, there are many downsides of winter. This is one of the downsides of winter. Is that my streaming office is in my basement, so like that wall behind my computer. Oh, ad break. Is that mayor serious? He can't take Ulysses back? Does he even know about her kittens? Apparently not. You still think she's a guy. you're still dirty, Top B. Why are you not letting me pick up the damn thing now? I want up sail. There we go. Alright. Let's take care of the top beam. And then we can see what the shitty billboard's all about. Duckies, kitties, beavers, cat. No, Ulysses. Damn it! Get my cat off your damn billboard, jackass. Delete. Prime delete behavior going on right here. I better have the text saved from last game where he said I could have the cat. Because I swear to you, if they take Ulysses, Bubbles, and Squeak away, I will burn this place to the ground. What are these animals? Prize TBD. Oh, I don't trust you. I don't trust you to not do something stupid with the prize. You're still dirty. There we go. All the dings. Oh wait, I'm sorry, have I done enough for this yet? I have. Let's check out whatever this adjustable nozzle is. So, washer equipment, urban. We don't have that one. This one. That's the Prime Vista 24 home. I do have enough for this. I gotta keep getting the better washers. Is this what this is? Ha! Getting some of the old power back, folks. I don't like... My cashier disappeared on me, like straight up walked out, didn't tell me where she was going. Fantastic news. Locked one door, left one door open. That's fantastic. Can you pull up like the cameras and find out where she went, or at least have a reporting of it so you can report her? That is absolutely wild. Put the BRB sign up and just... Okay. Maybe she had an emergency? But the only shadow of the doubt I can give her? Oh, you're right there. Of course. It feels good to have this kind of power back. I'm not gonna lie. I miss my heavy duty power washer from the first game. Hey lady, I gotta go BRB. No, nothing. That is insane. Like, she better come back with a story of all story or a different pair of pants on when she returns. Oh yeah, by the way, Amber, in case you didn't notice in this game, where is it? So, oh, come on here. This washer is the max washer from the last game. Here is the Trident. This washer exists now. There's a whole extra washer that is above what the max washer of the first game is. I have 73. Where's the washer cosmetics? We do not have any washer cosmetics, unfortunately. I hate the way this looks. I hate this white washer, but it's fine. Again, I should not be this excited about power washers in a video game, but I am. So there's the ladder. There's the plates, which means we gotta deal with this. Okay. Well, actually, let's do this. Ladder side towards where we want to clean. Don't squish Ulysses. Okay, ding and ding. You know what? Let's do this. Open the hatch. That's not what I need right now. Okay. There's those things as well. Up we go. Don't you ding already, you piece of shit. I don't have the list yet. What is still dirty? Oh God, the ladder. There's that. Okay. There we go, there's that. Billboard mounting block and rear frame. Okay. Where are you still dirty? Huh. There we go. Big stretch. Dirt Finder. I'm sure we're both more than happy to forget everything that has happened and to forge an incredible future together, side by side. Well, not side by side. I'll be in front and above. You can get fucked, buddy. Alright. Go to home base. Let's find out whatever new thing got added and see if we can wash it real quick. And then we'll end the video. Today we did DOGCAR and the billboard. What is the next job we're doing? Teapot Tea Room? Hell yeah! Alright, so what do we get for the billboard? There it is. Yoink. Furniture catalog right there. An acoustic guitar. I'll grab that. Come on. You were at 99%. I was about to say. Hang over here. This will be the artsy corner. No? There. That's fine. Alrighty. Place furniture lumber 6%. Yeah, we got plenty. That's going to be it, folks. Have a fantastic day. Tomorrow, I should be streaming with Aegis. There's the hope. But yeah, again, if you got into this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe. It helps. Have a great one. I love you all. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and thanks for breaking my comment. I was if I pause that first so I could then go. No, they're gonna be bad.